Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Welcome again to my creative cooking channel, Ndudu by Fafa. My name is Fafa Gilbert, and today on the menu I have something rather exciting. I do have the Suya popcorn chicken. Now this is incredible because it's something that once you start popping, you're not gonna stop. Here are the list of ingredients you will need for this recipe. I chose to use gluten-free flour, but you can use any flour that you wish. If you have been following my previous videos, you know this is a continuation of my chicken series. I did purchase a whole chicken, quartered it, and used some for the Ghanaian fried chicken, so you should check that video out as well. And I'm using some parts today, which would actually be the chicken breast, to make this recipe. So the Suya spice mix, which originates from the houses in both Ghana and Nigeria, is a peanut-based spice mix, which is incredible, especially when marinated with beef or goat meat and char-grilled. You can find the recipe in one of my previous videos. Also, the transcript for the Suya is also on my blog ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com. Let's start cooking. Now it's best to actually use the chicken breast for this recipe. Now I don't want to actually use a food processor because I think it would just be too fine. I need that texture, so I take the skin off the chicken breast and thinly slice it and actually thinly dice it. And what I'm actually now doing here is using the knife, and I'm just cutting it further. So it's not going to be too fine, but it would have that bite to our popcorn, which is all about the texture and flavor. So for the ginger blend, you would need about 20 grams of ginger, 1 medium-sized onion, about 4 green chilies, and 2 cloves of garlic. Blend it into a beautiful smooth paste, and actually just add a tablespoonful of your ginger blend to your chicken. Now add your chopped spring onions. I used onion flowers here, but you can use spring onions. You can also use coriander or parsley. So you can be creative. Don't just limit yourself to what I've just done. But I do like that whole crunchiness of the onion in there. I think that works. Now just add some salt to taste, which would just be about 1/4 teaspoon. And now this is my secret. I've actually just got about 2 egg whites here, and I'm just going to whisk it till it's fluffy because I want the popcorn to be light, but I'm not actually going to overdo this. So this is actually now perfect, I think, to actually add to the chicken. So add your egg whites to the chicken and mix everything together till it's well combined. Now add your breadcrumbs to the mixture because at the stage when you did add the egg whites, you notice it's slightly runny. Now the breadcrumbs would actually act as a bind, but it also gives it that crunchiness as well from within, which is just incredible. So yet again, mix everything till it's well combined. And what I do is actually leave it to marinate for about 30 minutes to an hour in the fridge. This is just to allow the flavors to infuse, and also what would happen is the bread crumbs would absorb the excess moisture from it as well. Place your preferred flour into a bowl and add your freshly milled white peppercorn, and also crack 1 egg into another bowl and whisk it, and I think we are ready now to start frying. Place your oil in a saucepan and place on a high heat for about 3 minutes, and your oil should be ready. Alternatively, you can use a deep fat fryer, which would actually be easier. Ideally, you can use your fingers, make sure they're clean, and scoop just a tiny size. So I'll just say like a pint size, just like this. Roll it in the egg wash and also into the flour. Roll the flour around it, and then you can fry. So you need to repeat this process. Now I'm actually using a spoon because I've actually got the camera in one hand, multitasking. So it's a little bit difficult, but I'm getting there and you can get the gist of this. So yet again, roll it, and then yes, your oil should be ready for you to start frying. Now, as I always say, take all necessary precautions when you're dealing with hot oil or fire. So even though I used my finger to drop it, you notice that I quickly took it away. But please be careful. So fry the chicken till it's actually brown. This should take about 5 to 6 minutes, and you notice that it's crunchy on the outside and it's still moist in the middle, and it'll be fluffy when you bite into it. So repeat the process until you've fried everything. Now this is a great snack, and what I actually did is immediately I took it off, I actually served it with some suya just on its side, and it's just incredible to actually just dip this into the suya because it adds that extra flavor to it. And enjoy. It's not in food, it's in Ndudu. I did it again. I hope you've actually enjoyed this episode. Now if you have, do not forget to subscribe, try the recipe, comment, share. It's in Ndudu by Fafa. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, I'm on Twitter. Do follow and do help me spread the word. Please do not forget to share as well. This will be my next recipe, and you do not want to miss this. You will be blown away by the flavors.